There's so much we could share about George Burns and Gracie Allen. Mostly that Gracie wasn't as dumb as she seemed on the air. It takes a keen intelligence to play a dumb role for that long. But she had more than that. She had the ability to make audiences love her. George was quoted as saying, "The audience found her. I didn't." Every once in a while, you can catch the Burns and Allen TV shows being rerun very late at night. She always has a smile on her face and delivers her famous scatterbrain humor, lacing it with the most ridiculous comments that seem almost logical. Laughing is so good for the soul, isn't it? So with that in mind, and with Thanksgiving less than a week away, may we create for you a Burns and Allen radio show from November 25th called, that was 1948, by the way. The show was called Gracie's Baby Turkey Swallows a Wedding Ring. Please enjoy.
Another cup of Maxwell House coffee, George?
Sure. Pour me a cup, Gracie.
You know Maxwell House is always good to the very last drop.
That drop's good, too.
Yes, it's Maxwell House coffee time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen. With yours truly, Toby Reed, B. Benaderet, Hans Conried, Pat McGeehan, Doris Singleton, Harry Lubin, the Maxwell House Orchestra, and Bill Goodwin.
For America's Thursday night comedy enjoyment, it's George and Gracie. And for America's everyday coffee drinking enjoyment, it's Maxwell House, the coffee that's bought and enjoyed by more people than any other brand at any price. Yes, Maxwell House, always good to the last drop.
Well, it's Thanksgiving morning as we look in at the Burns home, but that's not the subject of discussion between George and Gracie. It seems that George is going to be the best man at a friend's wedding, and he's telling Gracie all about it.
It's Bob Webster who's getting married, Gracie.
Bob Webster?
Yeah, you remember the Webster boys. We had them here for dinner one night.
Oh, yes. Bob is the one who spilled the gravy on the tablecloth's brother.
Yeah, that's him. Well, Bob is finally gonna settle down and marry himself a wife.
Well, wouldn't it be better if he married a single girl?
She is single.
Oh, good. Do I know her?
I don't think so. She's Marion Carroll.
Oh, I thought she was marrying Bob Webster. Who's Bob marrying?
Marion Carroll.
He's marrying the same person?
No. Look.
Oh, then who's he marrying?
Marion Carroll.
Well, George, for best man, you certainly are mixed up.
Gracie, this Marion is spelled M-A-R-I-A-N. Now do you understand?
Well, of course I understand. I'm no dumbbell.
Good. The bride is Marion Carroll.
All right. Now, who's the groom marrying?
Oh, nuts.
Oh, nuts. It's an Irish girl, huh?
Yes. Molly O'Nuts. Well, anyway, this is the first time I've ever been a best man. How do you think I should dress?
Oh, the usual way. First put on your underwear, then your...
I don't mean that. I mean, how should I dress at the wedding?
Oh, I wouldn't. I'd dress here.
Yeah, forget the whole thing. I'll go to the wedding in a tuxedo.
Well, it's only a couple of blocks. Why don't you walk?
Well, the tuxedo is that funny black suit I wore when we got married.
Oh, have you still got that suit?
Well, sure.
You must owe a lot of rent on it by now.
About $30,000.
Really?
Well, now I'm going out to borrow some studs, but first I better put this wedding ring where it'll be safe.
Oh, what a beautiful ring. It's set with diamonds and everything.
Yeah, Bob was so nervous, he asked me to keep it for him.
Oh, let me wear it until the wedding tomorrow.
Oh, no. You might lose it. Besides, you've got a wedding ring.
Oh, but this one's so beautiful.
Gracie, a wedding ring is just a symbol. It doesn't matter if it's cold or solid brass.
Well, I know. I love my ring. But this one's so exquisite. I won't lose it. I've never lost mine.
Honey, this ring cost $1,000. Yours cost $5.
No, George. No, mine cost $10.
No, I paid $5 for it.
Are you sure?
Certainly.
Well, then you forgot to give me my change.
I'll give it to you. And Bob's ring goes right in this drawer. And I want it to stay there. Now I've got to find some tuxedo studs and get the suit pressed.
Oh, there's Blanche Morton at the back door. Come on in, Blanche.
Hello, folks. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you,
Well,
Blanche.
thank you, Blanche.
Say, Gracie, I'm having a bunch in for dinner. I wonder if I could borrow that wonderful little pot of yours that cooks things so fast.
Well, certainly. Go along with her, George.
Oh, no. I meant your pressure cooker.
Oh, that. Oh, sure. I'll be done with it in a minute.
Say, Blanche, has Harry got some tuxedo studs I can borrow?
I think so.
I'm best man at Bob Webster's wedding tomorrow.
Really? Who's Bob Marion?
Mary and Carol.
No, George. You're mixed up again. He's marrying Molly O'Nuts.
Now, let's not get back into that routine. I'll run over and get the studs from Harry.
So how is your Thanksgiving dinner coming along, Gracie?
Oh, just fine, Blanche. I've made pumpkin pie, chestnut dressing, and see, I've got the oven turned to 350 degrees. That's perfect for browning and turkey. Oh, that reminds me, I better look at it. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
You burnt the turkey?
No, I forgot to get one.
Oh, fine. And I'll bet George is so hungry that he could eat the table leaves.
Well, quick, put them in the oven.
I was only kidding, Gracie. You gotta have a turkey.
But Blanche, the markets are all closed. How will I get one?
We'll drive on out to the country and buy one from a farmer.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Sure. What do you want, a tom turkey?
Tom Turkey, Sam Turkey, who cares what his name is? I'm going to feed him to George, not introduce him. You help yourself to the cooker. I'll head for the country.
All right.
Oh, I wonder if I dare. Yes, I'll wear it. Blanche, isn't this a beautiful wedding ring?
Oh, it's magnificent. Oh, you lucky girl.
No, it's not mine. It belongs to a girl Bob Webster's going to marry.
Oh, nuts.
Yeah, that's right, Molly. George told me not to wear it, but I'm going to wear it anyhow.
Gracie, are you the kind of wife who disobeys her husband?
Well, sure, I'm normal. See you later, Blanche.
Well, there they are, ma'am. I've got about 20 turkeys left. I'm selling them for 60 cents a pound.
Well, I guess I'll have to pay it. My husband insists on turkey, but it does seem high.
It costs money to feed an old gobbler.
Yes, especially when he insists on turkey.
Want me to pick one out for you?
Oh, no. You might try to fool me. I'll pick him out myself. I'm an expert. I know all about turkeys, from their manes to their withers.
Yes, I can tell. You're an expert, all right. See one you want?
I see one I don't want. That turkey over there nearest the fence. It's got flat feet.
Yep. Besides, it's a duck.
Well, I want turkey. Oh, there's a cute little baby one.
He'll be a fine bird when he grows up.
Oh,
He's
no.
milk fed.
Oh, now there you go, trying to fool me. That little turkey couldn't be milk-fed. He's too short to reach a cow's faucet.
I'm sorry. I tried to fool you.
Well, I better pick out a turkey. Eeny, meeny, miny, oh my goodness.
What's the matter?
The wedding ring, it's gone. It must have slipped off my finger here at the turkey pen.
Well, I don't see nothing of it.
Oh, if that ring's gone, my husband will murder me. It's a $1,000 wedding ring.
I'll bet I know what's happened. One of them turkeys took it.
Well, quick, which one of them is planning to get married?
Lady, I mean one of them turkeys swallowed it.
Oh, that's terrible. You see, the ring isn't mine. My husband had it for another woman.
My, you Hollywood folks.
Oh, quick. Get it out of the turkey.
Well, I don't know which one swallowed it.
Oh, I wish it had been my wedding ring. We'd know the turkey in a minute. He turned green. Oh, but you've got to get it.
Well, I can't kill all them turkeys. It's too late to sell them.
Oh, I don't want you to kill them. Just turn them inside out and shake them.
Lady, the only way to find that ring is for you to buy these turkeys and let me kill them.
No, sir. I can't let 19 innocent turkeys die just because one of them is a thief. I'll take them home with me and find the guilty ones somehow.
Well, just as you say, ma'am.
But how will I get these turkeys to town?
I'll truck them in.
Well, that's a long way to dance. But then you look healthy. Here's my address. Put them on the back porch.
Gracie, I'm home. Where are you? She's out in the kitchen. Hey, Gracie, I got the tuxedo studs. No, not here either. Maybe she's on the back porch. Holy smoke. Her mother is here for Thanksgiving. No, it couldn't be her mother. She talks louder than that. I'll have another look. Who's out there?
No one but us turkeys.
Gracie, come in the house. I want to talk to you. What goes on here? There must be a dozen turkeys on her back porch.
Oh, now don't exaggerate, dear. There's only 20.
Why in the world did you buy 20 turkeys?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Oh, well, you see, when I left the farm, I only had 2 turkeys, but they happened to be a male and a female, and, well, you know turkeys. Now you got 20.
That's rabbits.
No, they're turkeys. Look again.
I mean, turkeys can't multiply like rabbits. Turkeys lay eggs.
Well, there's something rabbits can't do, so they're even.
Gracie, stop being silly. Why did you buy 20 turkeys?
Oh, all right. I guess I'll have to tell you the truth.
Well, I should hope so. It's enough turkeys to fill the Salvation Army baskets.
Ah, you guessed it.
Huh?
Those turkeys are for the Salvation Army. They were donated by a kind farmer.
Oh, well, thanks for telling the truth.
Well, thanks for thinking of it. Now, excuse me, dear. I have to run out and borrow some fishing tackle.
Are you going fishing? Where?
Well, if I told you, you'd say I was crazy.
I'll take a chance. Where are you going fishing?
Inside those turkeys.
You're crazy.
Yeah. See, I told you.
But, Gracie.
Goodbye, dear.
Oh, what a little screwball. Well, I'll put a stop to this foolishness. I'll call the Salvation Army and tell them to come and pick up the turkeys.
What? You let the Salvation Army take those turkeys?
Well, certainly. They have to dress them and then send them out.
They may have to dress 19 of them, but one of those turkeys can afford the best tailor in town.
What?
I'll see you later, dear.
What are you talking about?
Is this the Salvation Army headquarters?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you still have the turkeys you got from Mr. Burns?
Why, yes.
Oh, thank goodness. He wants them back right away.
You mean he's an Indian giver?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he gave you those turkeys by mistake. He meant to give you Indians.
Huh?
Well, you see, my husband was too proud to tell you, but our children are starving, and that's why you've got to give those turkeys back.
All 20 of them?
Yes.
But Mrs. Burns, 20 turkeys will feed 200 children.
So, 4 of my children will go hungry.
It's impossible for a woman to have 204 children.
Well, I had them the easy way, 102 sets of twins.
102 sets of twins?
Well, my husband makes bookends, and it's affected his whole life.
Mrs. Burns, I'm afraid this is unbelievable.
You don't believe my husband makes bookends, huh?
I don't believe any of it.
Oh, well. All right, then I'll have to tell you the truth. One of those turkeys has a $1,000 ring inside.
Oh, I'm afraid you're mistaken. No ring was found when these turkeys were cleaned.
Well, it must have been there. What cleaner did you take them to?
We cleaned them ourselves, and there was no ring in. Oh, wait a minute. There was a baby turkey in the flock, too small to kill. He's here in the back room. Maybe he swallowed the ring.
Oh, that cute little baby. Oh, that baby couldn't be a juvenile delinquent. I'm sure he didn't swallow the ring. Oh, sounds like I was wrong.
Shall we kill? Shall we kill him and recover the ring?
Oh, no. He's just a baby. And an orphan, too. You've already killed his mother and father and all his aunts and uncles. Oh, don't you worry, little turkey. Gracie will protect you. I'll take him home with me.
But Mrs. Burns, that turkey has a $1,000 ring inside of him. How will you get it?
Well, I'll think of something. Come on, you little Fort Knox with feathers.
Ah, the hills of home, friendly American hills that today embrace a grateful nation, offering thanks for bountiful crops and rich harvests. Yes, on this most traditional of all American holidays, happy families are gathered at home celebrating this Thanksgiving in feasting and good cheer, enjoying the warm fellowship and generous hospitality that make this day one of the favorite holidays of the year. And the folks who make Maxwell House coffee are happy indeed that their coffee, America's favorite brand, is such a familiar part of this Thanksgiving tradition. And they earnestly hope that their unceasing efforts to bring you the very best in rich, satisfying coffee-drinking goodness will continue to add to your enjoyment of Thanksgiving and every day in the year.
I told you not to touch that ring, and now it's inside this silly turkey.
Oh, please, George. He didn't know what he was doing. He's just a baby, an orphan.
Orphan schmorphan. I'm going to chop his head off, cut him open, and take him apart.
But George, he might not recover from a thing like that.
So he doesn't recover. Now give him here.
No, wait, George. We're not absolutely positive he swallowed the ring. Let's make sure before we do anything.
How?
Well, let's take him to a doctor and have him x-rayed.
I'm not going to a doctor's office just to have a turkey x-rayed.
Well, all right. While we're there, he can take out your appendix.
Now give me the turkey.
No, George, no. You might be hurting an innocent baby. We'll take him to the doctor and have him x-rayed.
No, we won't.
Oh, yes, we will.
Oh, no, we won't.
Here's the doctor's office, George. All right, you stay in here in the waiting room with the turkey. I'll go see if the doctor's busy.
Make it snappy. Be quiet.
Come in.
Are you the doctor?
Yes. I'm sorry my receptionist isn't here today, but I always come into the office on Thanksgiving. Do a tremendous bicarbonate business.
Well, I want you to take an x-ray.
Very well. Step behind that screen and remove your clothes, please.
All right, doctor, but can I peek over the screen while you x-ray the patient?
You're not the patient.
Oh, no, my husband has him outside. We think he swallowed a ring.
Oh, a baby?
Yes, he's only about 2 weeks old.
Is he in any pain?
Oh, no, he's very lively. On the way here, he jumped out of the car, and my husband chased him for a block.
And he's only 2 weeks old.
Mm-hmm. But very agile. We finally caught him on top of the mailbox.
This promises to be a remarkable case. How did he happen to swallow this ring?
Well, the ring fell on the ground, and I think he ate it by mistake when he snapped at a grasshopper.
You allow him to eat grasshoppers? What kind of a mother are you?
Oh, I'm not his mother. He's an orphan. His mother and father were killed by the Salvation Army.
I'm a bit confused. Suppose you just bring the patient in.
All right. I hope you can take the x-ray through his feathers.
The baby has feathers.
Well, certainly. All turkeys do.
The patient is a turkey.
Yes. Now I'll bring him in for x-rays.
Madam, I am not a veterinarian.
Well, who cares if you eat meat? Just x-ray the patient.
I'll make a bargain with you. I'll x-ray your turkey if you will your brain to medical science.
All right, if you can't get Einstein. Imagine you thinking the turkey was a baby.
Well, I guess I should have realized that a 2-week-old baby wouldn't snap at grasshoppers.
Well, of course not. My brother Willie didn't start till he was a grown man.
For this, I opened my office.
All right, George, bring the turkey in.
Here he is, Doctor. Gosh, I feel silly. You must think I'm the world's prize idiot.
No, there's already been a winner.
Now, quiet, baby. You're going to get x-rayed to see if you swallowed the ring.
Just put him behind the fluoroscope there.
Oh, my goodness. I don't see the ring, but he certainly has swallowed a lot of bones.
You are looking at his skeleton. Oh, wait, I see it. The ring, it's in his esophagus.
Oh, now, doctor, I'm over 21. You can say stomach in front of me.
It's not the bird's stomach. It's lodged halfway down his throat.
Can we get it without killing him?
Not unless he coughs it up, and turkeys rarely cough.
Then I'll have to kill him. Come on, Gracie.
No, George, please, give him a chance.
But suppose he never coughs up the ring. I'll have to cough up $1,000.
Oh, I thought you kept your money in the bank.
Come on.
Well, come on, George. Blow some more smoke in the turkey's face. It'll make him cough.
This is silly.
Well, try once more. A great big puff. Oh, there, he coughed.
He didn't cough. I coughed.
Well, why? You didn't swallow the ring.
I swallowed some smoke.
Oh, well, we don't need that. You can keep it.
Well, thanks. Come in.
Well, hi, Burnses. What's doing?
Oh, hello, Bill. George is blowing smoke at the turkey.
George, you have to kill it before you smoke it.
I'm not smoking the turkey.
No, he's smoking a cigar.
Right. I'm trying to get a wedding ring out of this turkey.
Well, George, I don't think you two will be happy together.
Bill.
But if you do make a go of it, I hope your kids look like the turkey.
If you'll be quiet a minute, I'll explain this thing.
Okay.
It's a fascinating story. You see, there's a big wedding tomorrow, and I've been picked to be the best man.
Well, right away, it's fascinating.
Bob Webster is getting married, and he gave me a wedding ring to keep for him.
Bob Webster, huh? Who's he marrying?
Marion Carroll.
Oh, George, you still haven't got it straight. He's marrying that Irish girl.
Oh, quiet.
I thought it was so nuts.
Well, anyway, Bill, the ring cost $1,000. Gracie dropped it, and this turkey swallowed it.
And now George wants to kill the little defenseless turkey. How can we stop him, Bill?
Well, that's easy. Give the poor, miserable little creature a cup of Maxwell House coffee.
The turkey?
No, George.
Oh.
The rich, mellow, good to the last drop flavor of Maxwell House will put him in such a happy mood that he won't want to kill the turkey. Then he'll go out into the world with a smile on his handsome face, and you'll be proud to be seen with him.
George?
No, the turkey. Oh, you'll be proud of George, too, because the roaster fresh goodness of Maxwell House will warm his heart and keep him from harming that innocent bird. Then your little pet can waddle around the house, and you can feed him and care for him all his life.
The turkey?
No,
George.
Just see that he gets plenty of Maxwell House coffee. It's America's favorite. A blend of superb Latin American coffees, radiantly roasted to flavor perfection. And I know he'll be glad to hear me say that.
George?
No, the sponsor.
Oh.
A switch.
Uh-huh.
I see. Well, I've heard enough of this. I want that ring, and it's just too bad for this turkey. I'm going to take the axe and let him have it.
Oh, don't let him have it, George. He'll beat your brains out.
I'm going out and sharpen the axe, and if that turkey hasn't coughed up that ring in 30 minutes, he's through.
Oh, I wish I had never seen Molly O'Quiet's wedding ring.
Gracie, her name is Marion Carroll, and she's a very sweet girl. I know her.
You mean she's tender-hearted?
Oh, yeah. She cried like a baby when she found out she couldn't marry me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then I think I can save this turkey. Call her and get her over here right away. So that's the situation, Marion. Your ring is inside this darling little turkey, and I know you wouldn't want him killed.
Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Burns, but I just got to have my wedding ring.
Well, you can have it, but the turkey goes with it.
Oh, well, suppose people want to see the ring.
Show them an x-ray.
But I can't get married without a ring.
Oh, sure you can. Just change the ceremony a little bit. The groom says, "With this turkey, I thee wed."
Now look, I've got to have my wedding ring. I can't go on a honeymoon without it.
So the turkey goes with you. He'll make a wonderful chaperone.
Well, now why would I need a chaperone on my honeymoon?
Well, husbands get awfully fresh. George even tried to kiss me.
Oh, Mrs. Burns, I'd be embarrassed taking a turkey on my honeymoon.
Well, then wrap it up in a blanket and say it's your baby.
I don't believe that would save embarrassment.
Well, don't forget the turkey might cough with the ring up.
Well, what would make a turkey cough?
Well, now look, get this picture. The three of you are on a honeymoon. The turkey's been out for a walk, and he comes back unexpectedly, catches you and your husband holding hands. Naturally, he wants to let you know he's there, so he gives a little cough. Bingo! Out pops the ring.
Mrs. Burns, I've heard enough.
I've really convinced you, huh?
No, I'm being married in a few hours, and I want my ring. Turkey or no turkey?
Well, look, Marion, I'll make a bargain with you. Spare this turkey's life, and I'll see that you get the thrill supreme at your wedding.
What's that?
My husband will sing. His romantic voice is perfect for a wedding.
But I don't
When
really...
George sings, people think they're at a wedding, whether they are or not. The minute he opens his mouth, they start throwing old shoes.
Oh, now really, Mrs. Burns.
Well, Gracie, time's up. I've come for the turkey.
Hello, Mr. Burns.
Oh, hello, Marion.
George, Marion wants you to sing at her wedding. Give her a sample of your orange blossom baritone.
Oh, but Mr. Burns, I really don't want someone to sing at my wedding.
No, Marion. I'll be glad to do it. Get a load of this. I love you truly, truly, dear. Life with its sorrow. Life with its tears.
George, the turkey is choking.
Oh, look, he coughed up my wedding ring.
Oh, how wonderful.
I'll take it with me just to be safe. Goodbye, Mr. Burns.
Goodbye, Marion. Oh, George, she's gone.
Do I get the job?
Yes, dear. Anytime a turkey swallows a wedding ring, we'll call on you.
Well, I'm a success. Good night. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, dear audience, we hope that you enjoyed this play that leads to the eating binge that is coming upon us. Let me now introduce the cast that put us all in the mood for this Thanksgiving holiday. First, as George Burns, the original sugar throat and cigar chomper, that was in reality our Herb Thompson. And as Gracie, the other half of that famous duo, that was Amy Navis. Her best friend, Blanche, was played by Allison Byhun, with the role of longtime friend Bill Goodwin, ever the promoter of Maxwell House Coffee, being taken on by Jacob Palka. Our turkey farmer, always ready with the axe, was Andre Dixon. The Salvation Army soldier, setting aside her kettle and bell ringing, was Nell Brennan. Others taking on roles as Marion O'Nuts were Sue Gajinski, our sound guru doubling as the doctor, Marty McNulty, with a little help from his assistant, John Bayan. Well, the announcer, that was me, that was I, Jay Summerfield. Oh, and how could I forget the little baby turkey? Last month, he played a great Peter Lorre. Well, we decided this month he'd make a better turkey. Jacob Palka. And here is our director for this month, Ellie Babka.
We certainly hope you enjoyed the stories we brought you tonight, and I especially want to thank Allison for finding us that Burns and Allen script. That was great. You forgot to stop. They enjoyed playing that role, too. Allison is also the main contributor of the candy every month, and if you enjoy the sweets, please be a sweetie and not a greedy. As always, we thank Supervisor Vera Wilt and the Riverside Township Board for making these shows possible, as well as the help of office staff Andrew Lutha and Margie Iniguez for also publicizing our schedules. We give thanks to the two technical men over there, Lorenzo Cordoba on the camera, and John Gelsomino on the soundboard. These shows are played on local Channel 6 for later viewing. Also, our Andre Dixon then converts it all to YouTube, where it's available and seen around the world. Publicizing our show is most important. For that, we're happy that Amy Nieves has so many of her ideas that she brings, the pictures over there, among other things, but we ask all of you to help us too, because by spreading the word, we get a bigger audience, as you can say tonight. We're very grateful. And spreading the word also says that old-time radio is a treasure of stories that shouldn't be forgotten. May the good ones last forever. Now, before signing off and wishing you all a very merry Thanksgiving, without counting calories, here's John Gelsomino to give you a quick introduction to next month's presentation. John?
Hey, real quick before I go, how about another round of applause? 2 awesome shows tonight. That means the pressure's on me to keep this up next month, and we have 2 stories for you that I think will do the trick. We're going to start the night with a comedy, My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball, an episode called George's Christmas Presents, a very fun show. We'll start with that. And our second program of the night, we're going to bring Peter Lorre back in an episode of Suspense, a show called Back for Christmas. He plays a British botany professor whose nagging wife is pushing him to his limits, and it's a tale called Back for Christmas, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. But we will be here the 3rd Friday of December. That's Friday, December 20th. And we certainly hope that you will come and invite some friends and fill this room up again. So Friday, December 20th, we'll see you for 2 shows. Thank you, and have a great night.